spoiler fans, he's not telling him, go open and kill. Like, that's not a thing, is it? Like, that's just fucking some bias snapping, and he was fucking snapping in that semi. This guy was bonkers. Right, let's do mine then. My good point. It's pretty on brand, but I'm actually going to do this. I'm not doing this as in a layup. I'm actually going to do it because, to be fair, Maui, you'll remember, I did make this point against NiKo when he won Katowice, which is when NiKo won Katowice, I sadly had to do as an ugly point, if you remember, that like, yeah, on paper, it's cool for his resume that NiKo won. But if you remember, he wasn't vaguely the MVP of that one. That was the one where it was like Hunter was the best, or maybe you had like, I think at the time it was even JKS was popping off. Like, that was the one where actually, like, NiKo was pretty quiet in the final, if you remember. Not only now has NiKo won Cologne, which he'd never won, a massive prestige event at the end of CSGO. Dude, he was clearly the best player doing it as well. Now look, if you want to go with Modesty because you prefer him, that's fine. He was very good as well. But NiKo was I actually think, in light of the fact this guy has this rep as like choker, he doesn't play well in finals, this is one of the best finals I've seen in a long, long fucking time. Like, this was almost like a masterpiece. Like, I would genuinely struggle to find, was there even a half he had that was bad in this whole four maps? Like, no. I thought he played fucking lights out the whole time. It was insane to me. So not only did he win it, but like, he won it, mate. Like, he was the bus driver, Maui. He's the reason they won this Cologne.
Yeah, I mean, NiKo was phenomenal in this one. It's in some ways the only thing you could have like asked for more from NiKo in this is just play better opponents. Like, yeah, exactly. If he took down all of these like legendary teams en route to that grand finals, I think people would probably speak of it a little bit differently.
He basically got fucked by Astralis, right? Because if instead of Astralis it was Na'Vi or FaZe, there should be way better scalp to take, wouldn't it? Yeah, I know what you mean.
Exactly. Yes. I mean, at least he was able to defeat Vitality though in the group stage. So I think that was like, for a lot of people, one of the big wins. But yeah, no, I mean, NiKo, it's great to see this happen for him, because also I noticed that he didn't win an MVP medal since like IEM New York 2020, which was like online.
Yeah. Really?
And it's like,
it's not mental.
Yeah. It's crazy because like, he's been performing incredibly well. Like, there are tournaments where he's been, top 3 highest rated player. It's just that his team is never winning it. And, that obviously matters in these MVP discussions.
I mean, the joke is, if people remember, he was mental at PGL Stockholm. It's just the problem is Simple not only won, didn't lose a map, but had like a 1.45 rating. It's like, what do you want me to do? Like, what can I do about this? Like, it'd be pretty harsh to go, sorry, Simple, you just don't get the MVP medal in it. Like, all right, bro. Go on, Cypher, what do you think about this NiKo run?
I mean, I think he's the best player in the world right now. I think...
For your style of play, you must love him, mate. He's a fucking sick rifle, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, I say fuck the AWP abusers. I think he's literally he's outstatting every single player known to man, even with a rifle. When he's being he can still peek a 1-bullet gun and still kill him every single time.
Dude, this guy was so godlike. If you remember, when the fucking Krieg was OP, he just wouldn't use it. That's like that shit, like Maui. You know, there's that famous thing back in the day where supposedly the Pope didn't want them to use like the crossbow, because the problem is he thought it was like an unskilled weapon, and you should learn like swordsmanship and you should it's like chivalry or whatever. The joke is NiKo was on that shit. Everyone in the world was like, by the way, I won't name names. I could, but I won't. There was some mad sus fucking players that were just getting carried by that Krieg on T-side. And NiKo was like the last samurai, just like, no, AK only. Like, in a way, it's fucked, but in a movie, I love that. Like, that would be my character in a movie. I love that shit.
Yeah, I mean, he's literally the definition of a sentry gun, Yes. Like, he like, it's crazy, no matter what. He is, in my opinion, he should be top, but like, he should be the best player in the world. He should be #1 HLTV. Especially if he continues like that level at these events, 100%.
Yes. See more cool, funny, interesting clips based on topics from my content? Well, subscribe to this channel then, or, be a pleb and don't.